Okay, Sunday morning. I'm going to be in Columbus today. My brother is graduating. So exciting. I mean, for him, you know, accomplishments, etc. But for me, it means he'll be home in like a week, and it'll be like having like a best friend around again, because for those of you guys who have like even one of your best friends in the same city as you, like that is just massive blessing. Like I talk to like closer friends, like you just imagine what it'd be like if you guys could like spend actual time together, because you see how close you can be like not being physically close, and you're just like, oh, imagine. Anyway, we'll be there. The ceremony should be, I don't know, 2-3 hours, which will be probably boring. And at night we're hosting a dinner. That seems to be our thing. We're big on hosting dinners. Like when my sister got married, I feel like we had like a dinner after the tea ceremony. We had a dinner before the wedding. We had a dinner after the wedding. It was just like, or like, you know, a meal. Sorry. And what else can I share with you? Oh my God, this is like the cutest thing ever. So my brother has like most of his friends graduated in the spring, you know, which is like more standard. So he doesn't have that many friends left in school right now. So one of his friends was like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna be able to come to your graduation. It was really sad, blah, blah, blah. The same guy was also like at my sister's wedding recently. So it's a little like, oh, but you can come to Texas, but you can't come to, you know what I mean? Whatever. So he's like, he like texts me, he's like, I'm coming, but like, I want him to be a surprise. I'm like, okay, I got you. So I told my brother that I was visiting him this week, but instead of like him opening the door and it being me, it would be his friend, and it was so cute. Oh my God. And then they like snapped the whole evening, and it was just like the cutest thing. I mean, it's not cute. It's cute because they're young to me, but so one thing I did not do, so during graduation when we walked, I did not have my camera with me, which I was like bummed about, and then I realized it didn't matter because I wouldn't have gotten any good footage, because okay, I haven't been to any graduations like besides my own, and then my brother's, both of which were at Ohio State, and it's a very big school. So, you know, you see like graduations and people's names get called and they go and they get their diploma. For a very large school, I guess all the PhDs, they go up and they receive their diplomas, but at all the master's students, and then of course all the undergrads, it's just like a stand, clap, and then everyone has like their own like little mini diploma distribution. So it's not like a ceremony wherein like, I guess people get to, participate, I don't know. We were still really loud. There were like nine of us there for him. It was so much fun. But then afterwards we went and had dinner, and I did bring my camera. However, I've been to this restaurant many times, and it's usually like very like, you know, dimly lit, has like ambiance, but because we had such a big group, they put us in like one of those like private rooms with like a few other tables, and it was like really bright, and it wasn't like, you know, it was kind of like Last Supper style, like down, like, you know, like long table. So it wasn't very like intimate in that it like, I could vlog it and be like normal. So that was kind of sad, but it was so much fun. I'm so happy. I feel like I have kind of hated this whole year. This year has not been like a good year for me, but I'm really happy. Like my sister's wedding, everything for that week went really, really good. And then my brother's graduation, everything was just so nice and really good, and they have like really good friends and really good people around them, and that makes me really, really happy. So that's a good thing. Also, today is like in the 40s, which is like so much nicer because it's been so cold lately. So this is like the final week before Christmas. And this weekend, Sunday, I was in Columbus the whole day. Saturday, I had plans of like returning things and buying groceries. No, I just didn't go anywhere on Saturday. I felt like doing nothing. So I watched TV the whole day and just like ate food. It was really nice. So I finished the second season of The Magicians. If you guys aren't watching The Magicians, it's a really good show. For the lack of a better comparison, you know, Harry Potter, but much more complicated, edgier, older. Obviously they're in, I would call it like postgraduate age, post-college graduate age, like early 20s, mid 20s, that kind of thing. It's really, I really like it. I watched the first season when it came out like last year, and then the second season came out. Totally lives up to what you were hoping. Still really good. What else did I watch? Oh, if you guys have Amazon Prime or Prime Video, The Amazing Mrs. Maisel, I think is how you pronounce it. It's such a cute, good, well done show. If you are, it's about a 1950s housewife. She's Jewish, she's getting a divorce, and she also is trying to become a stand-up comic. It's very interesting, very fun. I think if you're also either Jewish or very familiar with Jewish culture, you would enjoy it, because there's a lot of things in there that are really fun. And there's one more show that I was watching. Oh, the newest season of Younger. Okay, I have a few things to say. First of all, it's like I forgot how cute the guys are on the show, right? Like the girl's boss, and then like, you know, her young 20-something ex-boyfriend, you know. But then there's that random hot architect guy that she met at the bar. Oh my god, I was like, I will take one of those. Thank you, Maria. Also, I mean, Hilary Duff is very pretty, but like on this show, you know, when you watch people on screen, you get like a really good look. Hilary Duff is just so stunning. Sometimes you're like, oh my god. What else? Yeah, I mean, that show's just really fun. Also, I like anything with Debbie Mazar. Is that how you pronounce her name? I absolutely adore that woman. So yeah, those are my picks right now. Okay, I am in fact really embarrassed about what I'm about to show you. Basically, just don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Also, when you've been having days upon days of just like, oh my god, snacks. Okay, so I like buying stuff that's like reduced fat or like healthier versions or whatever. Not because I need it to be healthier, but I do want there to be less salt. So I found these. I've never had these before. These Cheeto Puffs. White cheddar jalapeno. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I just like move things. Boxes from outside into the inside. These are really good. It's like just enough heat that it's like jalapeno, right? But not so much that you can't eat like a lot of them. But your nose still might run a tiny bit. Really, really good. Super into that. These baked Cheetos. I've never had these before, and I want to try them because every time I get Cheetos or I get a craving for Cheetos, I'll have like 5, and then I'm like, ugh, too salty. And then I like lose interest, and it's like a waste, and then I feel like dirty, like gross. Okay, so these hopefully are better. What is this? Cantina style tortilla chips. Oh, that is to go with these, the salsa con queso from On the Border. I think I got like a white cheese version of this before, and it was ridiculously good. So I'm trying this one. Actually, they didn't have the white one. Waffle fries. Crinkle cut fries. Sour gummy bears. I know, guys, it gets worse. I'm not even kidding you. Walmart has edible cookie dough. I'm very excited. Nymphadora. I don't know your first name. We need to be on a first name basis. She always is tagging me or DMing me on like snacks that I should be trying, and she found this at Walmart, and I got so excited. So like this was one of the main reasons for going today, and I'm so excited to try it. It was like sold out. There's like only like 2 of these, and then they had like this little like mini snack packs of 4. And those, there was only like 2 of those left too. So, oh my god. Reduced fat Cheez-Its, just because there's less salt. And toffee almond crunch cookies. Guys, here's a more normal thing you've seen. I have, I think 5 bags of the zucchini pasta and the cheddar. This is my favorite flavor. This one, and they have like an Alfredo one, but they didn't have any of that one. And then this I haven't seen before. It's rice cauliflower, but it's like Italian cheese flavor. I think I've gotten the garlic one and some other one. Just this one I haven't tried. Okay, and some normal things. Tampons, cotton swabs, straws, some mint cough drops. Good morning. Yeah, so still a little embarrassed about all that junk food, but I have just been like, that's just what I want. And I don't regret any of it. I am slightly ashamed because I'm kind of like always trying to be like eating healthy, but like I snack a lot. Okay, that's really scary. We're just gonna hold it now because I'm scared that I'm going to ruin this camera. Okay, snacking, yes. I had the cookies, they were so good. God damn it. Oh my god, I have not dropped any camera or any phone in my life as much as I've dropped this camera. I feel so bad. It's been pretty durable though so far. The inside of the car is fairly padded. Okay, anyway, so yeah, back to those cookies. Did you notice how like there's just tons of like toffee just dripping through all of those cookies? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm like, do I look like a turtle right now? Oh my god, so good. I have the chips and like the queso for lunch today, and I have my pasta obviously, but oh my god. Probably had a third of the bag of those like white cheddar jalapeno like corn snacks. Is that what you call them? Corn snacks, I guess. So winter is like fully hit now. My hair is like static all the time. Like every time I like put a shirt on, or like I feel like I get out of the car or the wind blows, I feel like I look like a disheveled mess. Like I'll like catch myself like walking into like a store and you can see your reflection, you're like, whoa, why do I look like this? There's like just like a nest here or like a nest here, and you're like, ugh. Okay, so today is Friday and it's the last day of work, right, for Christmas break. So we're doing, for our like Christmas lunch at work, we do one every year, and we always do like, there's been so many things. We've done like Chinese buffet where we'll just like order a whole bunch of stuff from there and just like lay it out, or we'll do like pizza, or what do? We do like wings a lot. So I think a couple weeks ago, last week maybe, my mom and I went to Popeyes, and I'm like, what do you think about Popeyes for the Christmas party? And she's like, oh yeah, maybe. The only thing, the caveat is that Popeyes is 25 minutes away. So it's always, and it only opened up in the past couple years. So we're doing that this year, which is pretty exciting. And pizza, obviously, because always. What I've been doing a lot this year, when you order from Pizza Hut, because now you can pretty much customize everything. I've been getting their like, is it their Alfredo sauce, or if it's like a creamy garlic something. But basically it makes every single pizza taste amazing. I've never really been a big fan of tomato sauce on pizza. Like I get it, it's like what you're accustomed to, but you guys need to just try putting the cream sauce on everything. Like every time I order a pizza now, I don't care what kind of pizza it is, who I'm ordering it for, I do I do the cream sauce. So I got 8 pizzas. I did 4 with the tomato and 4 with the cream sauce. So we'll see if they're good. Let's see if they like it. I feel like every year, it's like I'm like, oh, are they gonna like my selections? I think one year I put like pineapple on the pizzas, and they're probably like, what the? Like not all of them, but like some of them. Hey guys, okay, so to kind of finish off the vlog, I'm gonna update you guys on some things. I'm looking really pale, right? So pale right now. Today I tried out the Lingerie Depot, whatever the newest foundation is, and I can't decide if I like it or not, because I got a new shade of the Tarte Shape Tape. I always use light medium when I use it as foundation, but I picked up a light medium honey because none of the Ultas had this, so I'm like, let me grab this one. It does look lighter, but when you swatch them, this one is just peachier, and then the light medium is like more warm. So I have this on thinking I was just gonna do this, and then I saw a packet of the Guerlain foundation, and I was like, all right, so that's what we have on. I feel like when I first put it on, I'm like, oh my god, this looks really cakey, but like it settled in and it looks fine now. So that's what we have on the face. I wanted to update you guys on some products from last week that I picked up from Ulta. The Ulta concealer, they're like high coverage concealer. I tried this out like 2-3 times. The first time I was kind of like, I don't know. I guess I really also wasn't paying much attention that day. The second time I was like, I don't think I really like it. The third time, just to confirm, I don't think I like it. I think the shade range is a little off because this is the only thing I could probably wear on my under eyes and or on my face, and then everything else was just like way too dark or the tone was off. I'm gonna try this again in the summer. I think most people are much pickier about what is going on the under eyes, and I think maybe it can look good in the summer, but for now I'm not crazy about the inner corner area. Also, aging, that could also be a contributing factor, but there's a lot of things I can wear under the eyes where it doesn't look bad, like it looks amazing, you know? Actually, we'll go straight to that. This is gonna be tons of updates. Okay, so I showed this to you guys in the last, I don't know, 1 or 2 vlogs. The amazing concealer in the Iluminate in medium beige. This is the one I'm obsessed with. They're Hydrate. This is my second tube. I have 1 tube that I kind of keep in my purse. That one doesn't even swivel up anymore. This is the one I have on my vanity, which, oh good, the heat turned off. So this is the one I have. I love this for the under eyes, for the face, as a touch-up. It just looks amazing. And then this is the same shade, different concealer, and I didn't like this as much. And I can't, the color is completely off for my under eyes and for my face, even though they're both medium beige. The bottom is the Hydrate and the top is the Illuminate. I cannot recommend the Hydrate one to you more. I love it so much for the under eyes, and because it's slightly peachier, you can totally use it on your face, and it just, ugh, I love it. I recommend that so highly to you. I do not, however, recommend the Illuminate. For now, it's just for me. I need to find the right shade. I actually thought the concealer looked good. The finish, the tone just made, it was like kind of off on my skin. I showed you guys the micro felt tip liner, and I said I picked this up because I really love the Sephora one. So this one you don't get very much product. You get 0.02 fluid ounces in the Sephora one. In the Sephora one, you get 0.017. Okay, never mind. Approximately the same. The Sephora one is $14, I believe, and the Ulta one is $9, but you know, Ulta, you can get promotions all the time. So the longer tipped one is the Sephora, and then the Ulta one is the super tiny baby one. With the Sephora one, I can still draw really beautiful wings, and that's why I picked it up, because I really liked how it performed in that way. The Ulta one is actually too small for me to draw a wing. Like, you could probably do a super tiny, like, flick. If that's kind of your look, then I would recommend this to you. I, however, have been loving it to just, like, run it right through my lash line. If you wear false lashes, at least for me, you can go for a more natural look and kind of not line your lashes and just throw the lashes on. But sometimes, unless you lay them down perfectly, you get that gap. And then it goes from natural to looking fake again, you know? For this, because it's like shorter and so thin, I can just like run it right through my lashes. I kind of like shut my eye and just run it right through the lashes so it covers up any skin. So when you put the false lashes on, it looks so good. So I don't know if I would repurchase this. I really like it. I think it's very black. The formula is good. The whole like delivery system, the way it feels, the weight, everything is really great. There's just so many other eyeliners that I could use to just do that. It might not be as easy because this is super like short, but I would recommend it to you if like a cat flick is what you're into. Okay, so these are the Maybelline color tattoos. This was my quest to kind of find some, oh my god, cheaper options for my Dietary Bronze Moon and my Marc Jacobs 3 Shakes. So we'll do swatches again, and I'll run through my ideas, thoughts, opinions with you. So we have Maybelline Creamy Chocolate, Maybelline Bronze Truffle, and we have the Ulta Crayon in the shade Taupe of the World. Creamy Chocolate, Bronze Truffle, Taupe of the World. Taupe of the World is really beautiful. I think if you're lighter than me, you'll like it even more. It's just a really beautiful crayon. It's one of those like, excuse me, it makes your eyes kind of look kind of naked, but like with the shimmer. I guess my favorite is probably this one because I do a smokier eye every day. And then this shade I just wasn't into. However, these all last pretty well. I would say that as far as an eye base goes, it holds your shadow in place. As far as them being very pigmented, not so much. Like I wasn't into it making my shadows more vibrant, but it definitely made them last as long as a good primer. Kind of continuing on with that, let me swatch the Dietary Bronze Moon so you guys can see why I love this one so much. And then I'll do Marc Jacobs 3 Shakes, and then I'm gonna show you what I've picked up that I am obsessed with. I think this is like the most happy median as far as looking for dupes goes. This is the Cargo Swimmables, and it's in the shade, Island Bay. I picked it up off of HSN, I think. I was like, let me just try it out, because I didn't even know that these crayons existed, but I love the Cargo Swimmables eyeliners so much. I've loved them since like they came out, and that was quite some time ago. And I've since bought some and was sent some, and I was like, if the formula of the crayon is anything like the eyeliner, they're gonna be amazing, because those liners just stay on so long. And the color, I love what Cargo chooses as like their color, like tone. So this is Island Bay. It is so good. Okay, Dietary Bronze Moon, Marc Jacobs 3 Shakes, and that is the Cargo in Island Bay. Do you know what I'm saying? How like these kind of more drugstore options, they're pretty, but they, even with like heavy swatches, it still looks kind of like a sheer formula. Whereas with these, the pigment is just so much better, you know what I mean? Like Dietary, Marc Jacobs, and Cargo. I love this Cargo one so much. The color is like considerably warmer than the other two, but you know, whatever. Also the price, I think they're like $25, which is still not inexpensive, but it is inexpensive in comparison to these two. But these just, this one just blends out and looks so beautiful. I have it all over the lid, and I have it on the lower lash line. You can see it much more on the lower lash line because I didn't really put anything on top of it. For the top lid, after you kind of blend it out and you put more shadows and you do more blending with brushes, it kind of, you know, fades the color a little more, but I think it's so pretty. Highly recommend. So as far as the drugstore ones go, you can absolutely pick them up as a primer and a little bit of a pigmented base, just to add a little more oomph to your eyeshadows. However, these I think just look beautiful on their own. You can use them as your eyeshadows, you can use them as a base. Also, I will have to say that the wear time on the more expensive ones is considerably longer than these. I just noticed more fading, not necessarily smudging, but more fading. It's an even fade, but it's still not as they don't do what these do, you know what I mean? Also, I think that because it's winter, I've been putting like my regular eye cream on, right? The Cosmetics Opti Crystal, but I've been adding oil too. So I think that that has been making my eyeshadow smudge a little more so on this side because, you know, I more hair on this side. Speaking of things lasting longer, I showed you guys the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray 1 or 2 vlogs ago. And I have been using this for a really long time. Like I bought this duo when it was like in different packaging. I don't know, was it last VIB sale or the other VIB sale? So, okay, that one's empty. So I used up this one. I still have another full bottle in here. But obviously, you know, it's like the old packaging. But like, I love this stuff. It is so good. And you know, when you get sent something, you kind of like remember, you try to remember how you felt about it, you know, prior. And this is one of the first setting sprays to come out, I think, on the market, and it's probably one of the best, still one of the best. Like my face makeup looks the same. Like as far as putting it on in the morning and having your makeup look really fresh and then coming home at night, my eye makeup might be slightly smudged and I might have some inner corner like smoke that I wasn't expecting or planning on, but my face makeup intact. Like my bronzer and contour doesn't like fall, because you always can tell like as your makeup kind of moves down and then you like look sad and jowly. But this stuff, like it looks magnificent. Like you're like, well, I look a little tired up here, but this looks gorgeous. So I highly recommend this to you. I think everyone has recommended this. I think unless you have, I think a lot of people who have more oily skin, I have like normal skin. So this works beautifully for me. Plus it's like winter right now, so it's just awesome. But I find that the De-Slick, and I think there's like a more, is there like a cooling one that probably works better if you have oily skin? But yeah, all about this. Also, the mist is like soft. You know how like I've never experienced like the you know, where like you know you're spraying but it's still like an abrupt thing. The Urban Decay does not do that. An eyeliner I've been loving is by Tom Ford. It's their Eye Kohl Intense. I have the shade Metallic Mink. I picked this up when Sephora did their like little VIB Rouge thing in December. I picked up the Dr. Dennis Gross like peeling pads, but I also had this. So that's in Metallic Mink. I love MAC eye kohls. I have probably like 5 different shades. My favorite is probably Costa Riche. And I'm not saying you need the Tom Ford ones, they're excellent. Just get the MAC ones, but if you're in for a splurge, like this color is really pretty. I love using it. I used it in the tight line and the waterline today. Okay, so I have been wanting to try these Charlotte Tilbury products for a while. Charlotte Tilbury has stuff. Everything that she comes out with, I absolutely want to love, but it's always been very hit or miss for me. I think I like most of her face products, but all of her like eyeshadows or like single shadows, eyeliners, those have just kind of been really okay for me. I blog sell them or I give them away, but her face products, like her powders, her bronzers, her blushes, her highlighters, I haven't really delved into. I need to try foundations and concealers, but this is the contour and this is the highlighter. These are so good. I picked them up in a duo. I think are they like $38 a piece, but I got the duo, which was $67 for both, and then Spring was doing 20% off. So I got a pretty good deal, no tax, free shipping, you know, whatever. You have to add it all up, you know? This is one of those like cushion applicators, and usually these are like when they like click, 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 and it takes forever. But her delivery system, there's just an on-off twist. So when you turn it on, you squeeze a little bit and it comes up. No clicking, no waiting, not getting like tons of excess wasteful product. And then when you're done, you just click it closed and then you can't squeeze it anymore. It is genius. It is amazingly well thought out. I love this. I feel like whenever I see reviews about these, people are not talking about that. That is a huge element that should be discussed because you're not going to waste product. You're not click, 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 clicking. You're just moving the nozzle and then squeezing a tiny bit out. I love it. And then you can use like the cushiony part to blend. Like it's kind of awesome. And the cushion is very soft. It's not something that just looks like a cushion. You know how like when you buy makeup sponges, you're like, oh, this is a sponge. It's going to be great. It's going to be soft and it's like hard as a rock. We're going to talk about that. Anyway. So I have the contour. I got the shade light for both, like the light medium duo. So I just put this on, blended it out. I used a clean sponge to kind of blend it out, to kind of push it into the skin more. But I love it. I think it looks so pretty. I have the Sicily bronzer on, so that is a completely different tone from it. So you can very clearly see my contour and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I only contoured my cheeks. I didn't use it on the rest of my face. No, I added a little bit right here. And then for the let me give you swatches. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the contour. And then the highlighter, again, super soft, very beautiful. I have it, you can see it right here. I have on the heights of my cheekbones and I have it down my nose very slightly. I didn't do the upper lip today. So there's the contour and there's the highlight, and they blend out so beautifully. Like you would think that they would blend away, especially when you do hand swatches, it kind of blends away, but on your skin, after you've applied your foundation and you just use these products, they look amazing. They look so natural. You know when you watch tutorials of, say, a beauty guru do her makeup, it looks good. It always looks good. But when you watch makeup artists apply makeup, like when you watch a Lisa Eldridge tutorial or you watch Charlotte Tilbury do makeup, or on Instagram, if you watch like Mario, Patrick Ta, I don't know who you guys follow. I follow tons of like makeup artists. When you watch them do makeup, it looks so beautiful. Like they look like real people. Whereas I feel like when we watch makeup tutorials, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes people look, it's like a lot of makeup, you know what I mean? Whereas celebrity makeup artists tend to like just make them look like ultra naturally beautiful people, you know, which is how we should all be trying to look, I guess. Okay, anyway, long tangent. Anyway, I super love these, just saying. I picked up this trio. It's from Beauty Blender. I got it off of Sephora. I think if was this on sale or if it was a weekly wow, but it was $34 for 3, and I'm like, yes, finally. I'm always trying to get beauty blenders for cheap. I know there's like different like kind of like makeup artist websites that you can purchase from, And I've done that before where it's like 8 for $80 and it's like a really good price, or like 8 for like 60 when they're doing sales. But I have noticed there is a difference in the sponges that are in there, and I don't know if it's just me. Like some of them look like legit Beauty Blender sponges and some of them just look like a weird foam. Just saying. So I picked these up. All that to say that, you know, when sponges first came out, when the Beauty Blender first came out, we were all like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing. However, whenever there's the greatest thing, everyone tries to come out with dupes. So then we all try to find like cheaper alternatives. And there's always talk of this one and that one, and we all do it. And by the time you have tried out 2 or 3 less expensive sponges, you could have just bought the Beauty Blender. I feel like there's that disappointment that existed for quite some time, for me at least. This time, I obviously went through another go around and I picked up the Eco Tools one. This one I do like. I will say that I actually found really good ones this time. I do like this one. I got this in a duo. There is a smaller sponge that comes with it that is very, very, very hard. Get the one that's by itself. When you see these, this one has a flat edge and a taper. So I think it depends on your preference. My preference for shape is the original Beauty Blender shape. This is my absolute favorite shape. I don't know if it's just because it's what I started out using that I've become accustomed to it, but whenever I use different shapes, I'm just not as into it. Another one that I've been liking is the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one is quite good. It's very soft. It like puffs up pretty large, and it just looks really good. I would probably repurchase this one just because I like the shape more. The quality of the Eco Tool sponge is really good too. I just prefer this shape. And then the last 2 I picked up were from Ulta, and I showed you guys these last week or the week before. It came in a duo. You get this one. This one has like shrunken a little, but like it gets so big. This could be good for the body, absolutely. Or probably like the neck. And then this one is the other one, and it's very similarly shaped to the Beauty Blender, but it's a little fatter. It's more, I don't know, it's like a fat teardrop. It's actually super cute. And I do like this one also. But I still like the Beauty Blenders the best. Is that horrible? I mean, it says there's like, you know, they have a patent for their sponge, but like, there just must be something about this one. And they're always consistent. I always feel like whenever I buy a Beauty Blender and I use it, it feels the same. The colors will change. I feel like a black Beauty Blender performs slightly different than a pink Beauty Blender, but I always like them. Whereas like, for example, the Real Techniques one, whenever you buy it, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good. And it just kind of like, why is that, right? With my Beauty Blender order, I think this was a 100-point perk. This is the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Color. It's in the shade Leche, and I have it on the lips today. In case you guys notice, I have been wearing pink more. Warm pinks, but pinks nonetheless. So the way I apply this is like a matte formula. So I just like push it into my finger. I never apply anything straight. That's just like, especially not matte products. And I put it on my fingers so it's like warmed up, and I just like push it into my lips. I don't have lip liner on today, which is like a rarity for me. I tend to lip line because I sometimes feel like my lips get a little out of control. Like I can't control where the product is going if I don't have like a line of demarcation. But this is like really pretty and soft. And I really like it. It looks really pretty, right? Yeah. Guys, I feel like with age, I'm losing the volume here. Do you see? Like, I feel like maybe before I didn't have these kind of divots. This year has just been like, I can't even get into it. We'll just talk about the physical part of it. It's been like doing a number on my face. Like, I feel like I have like lines here now. I mean, you don't see them, but like I can see them. And then I don't know. It's just been like not, we might have to do something about it, guys. I mean, I will totally be upfront if I get anything done because it'll be obvious, right? Okay, I had to take a break because my feet fell asleep, and then when I tried to move, it became extremely painful. So we're gonna kind of, I don't know, kneel a little bit. Okay, so I picked up these Nadri earrings. Did I do a transition and say what we're talking about? Yeah, we're talking about like more fashion-y things. So I always talk about Nadri. These are some new earrings I picked up from them. I think they were on sale on the Nordstrom site. They were maybe like 27 or something. Aren't they adorable? Don't look at my nails. I'm gonna do them after this video. They're so cute. I mean, adorable, right? Like, I mean, hold on, you can't really tell. But like super tiny. I very rarely don't wear these. I wear these pretty much every day. during the week because they're the easiest. Oh, also, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll link these. Right? They're so cute. Okay. I wear these 4 items every day. These diamond earrings, I got them from Costco. I get questions every so often about where to buy diamonds. I am by no means some diamond connoisseur. I just have some and wear some. But these are from Costco. I highly recommend Costco for diamonds. Their prices are extremely competitive, as well as all of them are certified. You can find, okay, I'm not gonna say you can find all of the 4 C's on there. I would say it's more like, it's like a higher, I don't know, I'm so bad at this, like a higher range. Like there's good diamonds on there, for the lack of a better word. And then this up here are from, this is just like a pair of diamond earrings I picked up when I was in Dubai. Dubai is a really great place for diamonds. Not that that applies to any of us anymore. But I wear it up here because my earlobes are kind of funky. Like this one is not, this one is like cute. This is my good ear. This earlobe is like detached, and I have like crazy ear here where I have like no ear canals. It's like so unattractive. So I don't hide my ears. I just am more comfortable putting more ear art on here. So this is something my sister-in-law gave me when I had showed you guys like all that stuff she got from me when she was in Korea. This is like, there's so many other things I didn't even show you. But this was one of them. There's another ear cuff, but it requires me to wear it on this ear. So obviously it's not gonna get worn. So this Girl On foundation is a little sheer, don't you think? Because like I feel like you can see, like I have a freckle. I have like 1 freckle that I really want to get lasered off. I might do that. Okay, so I've been really into having this cuff here. I've also considered doing double piercings. I haven't decided what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. But this look has made me want to kind of look for a diamond cuff. Maybe not full on diamond cuff. I don't know if we feel like investing in something like that, but definitely something, you know, something with a few diamonds, something like that. Okay, other fashion-y things. So I had showed you guys this scarf, right? This is from Nordstrom. I picked it up during the anniversary sale. Oh, it smells so good because I sprayed perfume on it. So I love this one. I love oversized animal print. I think when you're gonna do animal print, the oversized version always looks the best. This one is so nice. It's huge, it's lightweight. It just, you can do whatever, you know. Sometimes I wear it really long and I don't fold it over the neck or wrap it around the neck. And then this is my most recent Nordstrom scarf. When I first saw this, I kind of like really like the vibe. It's like slightly bougier than the look I usually go for, because I don't know, I don't feel like I give off, I don't know, I never feel like I need to, or like I don't like to dress rich. Like just be rich, you know, and don't dress, I mean you can dress rich, whatever, but I usually don't do plaid anything, but I kind of really like the colors, and I wanted something to kind of break up all the like all black or all cream jackets that I wear. And I saw this and I was like, oh, what if it's like super scratchy? Because I think it's like, sorry, focus. Like, I guess it would be described as a marled scarf. But it's not itchy and it's not scratchy. You guys know I have like eczema skin, so it's like everything makes me want to like rip off my clothes. But this is so nice, right? And it's warm. Like that other one is not as warm. This one is like actually warm. Yeah. And then actually, I'll link this below if it's still available. It should be. Banana Republic is doing 50% off their sale items. I shop Banana Republic through the Spring website because there's no tax. So, or actually, did they tax me this time? I think there are certain things I've been buying that they've been starting to tax me. Anyway, they had a camo scarf on sale. So after like discounts and everything, the scarf was probably only around 20 bucks, but it's like more this kind of material, but it was all camo and green, and I was so excited. So I'll link that below if I can find it. It should be there, at least for this weekend. Okay, so that is the end of this vlog. This is like Christmas week. Technically I have off this upcoming week, but we will see. I'll probably be at work. Actually, because there'll be like less people around, maybe I can vlog at work a little bit. We'll see. Okay. Talk to you guys soon.